people? How are you? I hope you guys had a lovely night. Yeah, I think I can see in you guys' face already. All right, this is Act of God's Captive into Call of the Captive episode 61. Season 2. Yes, season 2. Wow. Written by no other person but a beautiful, precious Chinwe Obialor-Ukazim. Sorry. All right. So I hope you guys had to think about what precious to the, so you understand that there are some, so we will not make mistake in shutting out people that we are actually supposed to keep at heart. It's a very important thing for us to do. So let's go to today's episode to see what's up. And that Uma is coming down because, like she said, she's feeling overwhelmed. So we need to understand exactly what's going on. All right, let's get to business. You really think he loves me? That's Uma. Uma asked, after a careful thought about what Precious said. I think he does. Precious replied, but I'm not advocating relationship between you two. Yet, all I'm saying is that you shouldn't shut him out of your life. You should give in for friendship and get to know more about him. If you can even learn from each other as friends, Precious told her. That's the problem, Mom. Mom Precious, I have so many problems. That's the problem. Mom Precious, I have so many problems. Uma said, and Precious turned and gave her a questioning look. And what are those problems? She asked her. Okay, I love to make friends with him, talk with him on the phone and all of that, but at the same time, I don't want to because I may fall for him. And if I fall for him, that is not going to support me dating or marrying him unless I hear from God that he's the right person for me. And that's what I am trying to do. I don't want to fall for anyone until I hear from God. I just want God to speak to me, to know who the right person is. Then I will know who should be a friend and where to channel my emotions. Uma explained the problems and Precious understood that, okay, that's so wise of you. I must admit, not so many young people of your age reason this way, and this is a proof that you are your father's daughter. Ah, that's beautiful. Some girls out there would probably jump into any relationship that comes their way, even when they know that they are not going to marry the person. They just do anything, date anyone without minding what their father or mother says or feels. But here you are, being very careful to please God and to obey your father. I'm so proud of you. Precious commended her, squeezing her hand warmly, and she felt good about it. But here's what I'll advise you do. You're going to apologize to him first of all. Then you you're gonna apologize to him first of all. Then you will let him know that you're working on something that will not allow you to be on the phone with him every time. You can tell him that because of what you're working on presently, which is very personal to you, you two can only talk once or twice every month instead of the total break in communication. How about that? Precious asked her. It's cool, but are you sure he's not going to feel insulted? Uma asked. Nope. This approach is far better than your initial approach of total breakdown in communication. At least you two get to keep in touch with each other once or twice every month, and that's not going to make you fall for him easily as you feared. She told Uma, and she felt very much at peace with that. Compose the message for him and let me see it before you send it. She instructed her, getting up from the bed. Go ahead. Do that while I check on who's at the door. She added, hurrying out of the room, and Uma breathed down a heavy sigh of relief while positioning her heart to write to David. Hi, David. I'm so sorry I had to end the call, not out of disrespect or anger. It's because I didn't know what to say to you, knowing fully well that I hurt you by my action. I'm so sorry for cutting off communications with you. You did absolutely nothing to me, and it's not out of disrespect to your person. I'm going through some things that I can't talk about now, and I need your forgiveness, understanding, and prayers during this period. Can you please forgive me for hurting you? Omar wrote, hoping to gain his forgiveness first before discussing the call plan with him. She waited until Precious returned, showed her the text she had composed and how she planned to tell him about the calling plan later. And Precious told her to go ahead and talk things out with him and come to an understanding. She left to attend to her children and husband while Uma sent the message to David, and in less than 2 minutes, David started calling her phone. She hesitated, not sure of what to say to him, but she answered the call anyways and listened quietly to know what he's going to say. Now is David's time. I need to tune to David. Uma Sinachi, I'm not angry with you. I never was. What happened to you? I mean, what's happening? He asked with so much concern in his voice. You said you were going through some things and you needed prayers. What's that? He asked. David, it's not something I can talk about it now. I just want you to understand with me that we cannot always be on the phone together for the time being. She told him, and he was quiet for some seconds. Oma Sinachi, you can talk to me. Don't you trust me? He asked her. I tell you everything about myself except a few things which I had wanted to tell you if I wasn't told by my spiritual father not to see. There's absolutely nothing about me that's hidden from you. He tried to persuade. I'm sorry, but it's very personal and I am not permitted to say it for now. She told him, and he wondered what could be so personal that she's hiding from him. What the heck is so personal that she's hiding from me? He asked in his mind, trying to think about the worst thing that she can ever do that could make him hate her. He was thinking in his head when she brought up the coupland, saying, I spoke to my aunt over here and she advised we speak on the phone once or twice every month. Instead of the total breakdown in communication, I hope you don't mind, she asked him cautiously. Twice every month? Is it gonna be from morning till night or just once in a day? If asked, finding it ridiculous. Seriously, like I'm actually asking the question now because if it's twice every month, maybe we'll talk from morning till night. Then that talk can hold us till when next I'll call. Maybe at the end we can try to give them a calling plan. Just once a day, she replied. That's absurd. He blotted about, well, it's fine. He gave up, seeing that he doesn't have any other option. Thank you. She thanked him and silence followed as both of them did not know what else to say to each other. Then she ended the call. Could it be that she got pregnant and had the child outside wedlock? And she's trying to hide it from me? And so what? I don't care about that, he thought within after the call ended. Wow, that's so sweet. You know, it was like when Uma was saying she had something personal. It was like, what could be the worst thing that could happen to this girl that she's hiding from me and doesn't want me to know about? So, like, she thought about the worst thing. He thought about the worst thing, actually. And okay, let's say the worst thing was that maybe she's pregnant and she has a child. Like, she has a child. So, like, it was. Could you imagine him saying, what the heck? He doesn't even care if she has a child. Damn, see love. Like, he loves her regardless of whatever happens because he has thought about it. That could be like the highest thing that could maybe happen that made him, that made her, or maybe something she doesn't want to do. Though he didn't say that is what, but he was trying to think about the worst thing. Oh Lord, please give us people that love us genuinely and help us to discern, to know people to push out of our life and people to put in our life, because that discernment spirit is very important. One of the reasons why you actually need to listen to your mentors. It's very important to listen to them. And if you don't have one, pray to God to give you one. They help. The times when your head is clouded and you don't know what to think and you're confused, they are the human versus God speak through to talk to you. So you don't get confused or make silly decisions in life, just like the one Uma did. Like the way she cut off communication. If she had let Precious know, Precious actually wouldn't have allowed her cut off the communication that way. But now we can see it. Anyway, let's go with the prayer point. All right. Have a beautiful and well day. I hope you are enjoying My Name is Elroy, the other story. Please, please, and please always read that story. That story is wonderful. And for me to tell you it's wonderful, you should, I bet you it's beautiful. You will learn a lot from it. You will see God in a different, and you will see reason not to even get angry with God again. You will know that this God has me in mind. Elroy, that is the me, and it means the God who sees me. All right, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like this wonderful story. And please, you can also invite people and also read our other stories at a very affordable price. God bless you. Have a beautiful and lovely day. Bye.